They claim they're not a cult, but they tick all the boxes and I can't leave. So I don't know what to consider them. So what are the boxes that they're clicking? They isolate. When all of this first started last year, they had people on my Facebook attacking anybody that tried to support me, messaging them privately, lying about me to make sure that my friends did not try to support me and help me through this situation. They completely isolated me from the entire support system that I used to have by lying and also threatening. Because once I was made aware that my friends were being harassed because of me, they began threatening me that anybody that I spoke to would be harassed. And like I have a friend here on YouTube who used to comment on my videos. He doesn't comment anymore because people would harass him if he did. People would threaten him. People would say horrible things to take him away from any semblance of being a supportive figure in my life. That was so that they could have complete control. So that I had nobody else to turn to. And not only on Facebook, after a couple of months, they weren't good enough just taking my online friends. They needed to take my real life support. So they started sending death threats to my therapist and my doctor to take them away from me. And then threatening me that if I got another therapist, that therapist's life would also be in danger because of my selfish decision to seek out help. That if I sought out therapy or medication, those were selfish decisions that would be putting other people's lives and jobs in danger because I was so selfish to want that help. That's another thing that cults do. They control the medication that their members are allowed to be on. When all of this began, I was medicated for my mental health issues. That's gone because the cult decided that I didn't have those issues and I didn't deserve to be medicated. And they started contacting doctors and therapists and sending death threats and harassment and driving me absolutely suicidal with the thought that I was putting other people in danger, that I was making other people's lives harder by wanting help for these problems that the cult has decided I am not allowed to have. They took away my family. Like, even though I didn't have any support from my family before, they contacted them and they made it okay for my family to openly abuse me. And then they told me that I no longer had a family, that my family was theirs now, and they would never ever love me again. And that the only family I was allowed to have was them. This group of people who hate me and want me to own nothing and be nothing. For months and months on end, they beat into my head that I am worthless, that I am powerless, that I have always been nothing, that I am just stupid and unlovable and just garbage. And they said it over and over and over every day until I believed it myself. And they would not allow anybody who was supportive to exist. Anybody that posts trying to support me, even now, will face backlash and threats and harassment. Anytime I speak up about it, anytime I speak my mind, they come at me threatening, saying, "Oh, you're strong now. We'll have to break you again because you're acting a little bit strong today." It's a cult, whether they admit it or not. In a year and a half now, they've
escalated to the point that they have people following me out on the streets, filming me, and then they edit that video to make it look like I've committed a crime that they can hurt me for. They're always looking for reasons to hurt me. Just because I'm trying to live. In my mind, a group of human beings that come into your life and begin dictating everything about you through threats of danger towards you or to anybody in your life if you don't comply. That's a cult. They've decided that I can't even own anything. I had a spoon once that made them angry. A spoon. I didn't choose to join this group that wants control of me. They chose me. I had so much before, and now I live in fear every day. Fear that if I even make a friend, that person will be in danger because of the people that have come into my life to control it. To push me to my death. Just because they want to control another human being. And they're gonna keep denying it. And they're gonna keep saying that's not even happening. She's just crazy. Without acknowledging that they knew I was crazy when they began harassing me. Without acknowledging that you can just go back to my Facebook and look from a year ago and see them messaging and threatening people that used to care about me. You can watch the documentaries they've made and see the viewpoint that they have put on my life that they want people to believe. And that they will not allow anybody to listen to me and hear me. They'll take my words and then pause and say, but what she really means. When it's not what I really mean at all. I'm saying what I really mean. And it's being completely twisted into something that's not reality. And I have nobody to turn to. And if I did have somebody to turn to, they would be in danger. I don't know who I'm putting in danger by uploading this video, but it's probably gonna hurt somebody. And I'm not meaning to. I'm just desperate to be heard so that I can one day be freed from this.